welcome to Christmas Eve. I am going to be opening the huge pocket, which is 24 over here, and see what it is, while avoiding seeing what it actually is, because I have no desire to see what is in this. Oh gosh, it's so big that it is destroying the whole box. I don't want to see what's in it. I want to turn it over, and I want to pull out the innards. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. There's a lot of packets in there. That feels particularly rewarding in a fun way. This is going to be a bumper episode then. Oh, apologies for knocking that. Oh, okay. Well, there's quite a few different things here. This is definitely a love letter, this particular one, to fans of TOS, by the looks of this. So that is the original series, or as they call it in Lower Decks, Those Old Scientists. So we're going to open this bag first, and we'll see what we can build. So as we're well aware at this point, this little bag here does mean that we are going to be creating some sort of gadget, gizmo, which is good. So let us go and create the gadget and gizmo. And it is a phaser from the original series. It's a very nice little rendition of it. It looks very poo-poo-poo-poo gun-like. It does rely on having only one connection between this bit and this bit, which makes it a little bit weak. It's good, and I think it looks quite interesting. It's a shame because I'm not a huge fan of like the idea that these things look like guns. I think TNG had it right to some degree with making them not look less like guns, like car key fobs at a point, which is kind of hilarious. But yeah, this is a really nicely put together piece that looks great. It looks, instantly recognizable to anyone who knows what it is, on like some of maybe the other ships, which take a little bit more scrutiny. This is, pretty good. Let's move on to the next packet then. And the next one for the instructions is, well, it looks like it's this bag here. Again, we're getting loads of spare pieces. I'm going to keep them all and do a special follow-up piece near the end, which will go through all the pieces that we've got spare. Okay, so this is definitely the original Constitution class starship. This is the original Enterprise. I'm guessing. Not from any of the movies. I'm pretty sure this is the original Enterprise. It might be... I forget which one it is, because we have built an Enterprise previously. No, we built the Enterprise... We started off with one of the other Enterprises. I don't think we've actually built the original Enterprise then. Having a look at all the things that we have built, it looks like we built everything but. So here we go, the original Enterprise. So here we go, the Constitution class. I love its chunky nacelles. Chunky nacelles, great. It looks great. I love the use of the circular bits for the Bassard collectors, the bits that usually you put like a lever in, the lever bases, the translucent. That looks great. The body is super fun. I think it just mirrors the chunkiness. It's got the deflector dish, which is great. I mean, this is a lovely little piece together. I think they're all a little fragile, and I've mentioned that with a lot of them. Some of them are not, some of them are still a little bit fragile because of the limited number of connection points between the parts of the ship. This is the same in that area. However, the connection for these guys is great because you can really fine-tune the angle, which is good fun. I think this looks fantastic. So that is the Constitution class. The original Enterprise, no bloody A, B, C, or D. I said that on another one, but I can't remember which one it was. And every time you mention Enterprise, you have to quote that one. So the last one seems to be, there's two bags, and we've just got to go and open both the bags. So let's see what's inside both of these bags. I have a feeling I know what this is, and I think this is actually quite cool, and I would have, just for some reason, never would have thought of it as a thing. And that's kind of sad. That's on me. That's my lack of creativity and imagination. Ugh. When the bags do not want to open. This is more exciting than what I'm probably going to get for Christmas tomorrow, to be honest. As you get older, that's just the way Christmas be. That doesn't have to be a problem. A lot of it can be the fun times with family. But anyway, it can also not be. Right, let me start building this boy. So this is interesting. You build a little board that looks like a little bit of Tetris you put together, or some sort of odd symbol. This is obviously going to serve as all the different places where consoles are going to be in the middle. I'm 100% guessing this is the Enterprise. this is the bridge of the original Enterprise. It just has that vibe, and I think that's quite cool. Although it it's very different to the other models. Not that I've got a problem with that. I think yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Is so far quite a fun little build, and the hockey puck shape is finally here. This is what it looks like so far. This is interesting. I originally thought it was the Enterprise bridge. Then I thought, is it the place that Spock? Is it like the warp core chamber where Spock goes to die? And then I was like, on the 24th of December, near a story about somebody dying and being brought back alive, are they trying to make like a thing that Spock is Jesus? Which obviously has been well documented and talked about before. But no, it seems like it's still the bridge. So we'll continue building and we'll see when it's done. So this is the final finished hockey puck. This is it from top-down perspective, which doesn't really give you a good idea of what it is. So let's go through. So here we've got the main viewer with the two like little speakery things. You can sort of adjust the angle of those, and I think that might need to be done. You've got here one of the stations. I think the Uhura takes this station. The other station is just kind of one that's open. You've got I think it might be Spock and Uhura, or no, Spock and Uhura, sorry. I'll get it right eventually, where Spock does all of his scientific nonsense. This is, I think, just one of those random screens. That's definitely the turbo lift. Or maybe that's the turbo lift. We'll just go with that's the turbo lift. This is where Scotty usually sits. Obviously, this is Captain, I was going to say Picard, Captain Kirk's chair. And this over here is the main viewer. Let's get a closer up view of that. And then this is where Sulu and Chekhov sit. And yeah, it's a really nice little like realized model, a little like diorama, very fine diorama that's taken obviously some liberties because these are the railings around the sort of upper and lower halves. But if I'm going to be honest with you, it's really nicely put together. This is certainly a surprise. I had no idea what to expect upon seeing this, but the last day's like things is quite good. This is really a big thank you, I guess, or a big love letter is what I'm supposed to be saying to the original series. And it's lovely that we get that because it did start off with some more, I think it started off with, oh no, we started off with the old school stuff as well and we made our way into TNG. I'd like to see a bit more love from maybe some of the more modern tracks. Like, maybe have disco in here. Discovery would have been nice to see. And a few other things. But what I'm probably going to do to stop rambling on a little more than I need to, and then make this part even longer than it is to go through a little bit of a review later on, within either the New Year or between Christmas and New Year, and just go through a bit about like the models I really liked, the models I didn't like, and stuff about the set. What I'd like to do in the future is actually do like proper building for these instead of like speeding them up or whatever. I'd like to do it where you see one piece getting stacked on the other and there's no visible hands. I'd like to do that at some point as well. That's going to be an interesting thing for me to learn how to do, and it's not going to be easy from what I understand. And just to round off this video by showing a collection of all the ones we've gotten with a particularly shaky camera, and just to thank anyone who's watched any of my videos, or just been following these videos in particular, thank you all very much. Thank you for Teal for buying me the calendar and just giving me a little bit of inspiration to get on and just make some silly little videos like these. So thank you to everyone and hope you all have a wonderful Christmas or holidays and a fantastic New Year. And just really a huge thank you to all of you, including that, which is definitely not on the list of things that I've gotten on this particular one, and the final ones, which is the inside of the Enterprise, and these two. But yes, please have a lovely Christmas, lovely holidays, and a fantastic New Year. Maybe see you in the New Year. Take care, everyone. This is Golden IDS.